Hi there, my name is Wimzor the Great, and today we'll be talking about Polar Pass. I remember having so much trouble with this level when I just started playing, but once I got the hang of it, it became one of my favorite levels in the entire game. I guess you could say that every single ice level in this game is among my favorite levels. It can be quite tricky at first, but it has a lot of turbo boosts along the way, and also a neat shortcut you can use that will save you lots of time once you've learned how to handle the track. It can be quite challenging to beat this track with Dingodile or Tiny because they rely mostly on speed, and this is a track that's designed for more technical racers. You can take less risk with these characters on the turbo boost in the middle of this track, or you'll fall in the water, so be careful of that. It's a long track too, but nothing you haven't seen before. I'll show you what you can expect. The relic race is a whole different story. I guess you can say that the ice levels in this game are among the hardest ones to complete. Lots of things can go wrong at this one, but in my opinion it's not as difficult as Blizzard Bluff. So immediately at the start you'll notice this floating box that's in a hard to reach place. In order to get it, you should get a turbo boost or two ready before you attempt to jump towards it, just like I'm showing you in the picture. Otherwise I think it's pretty much impossible to get this one. A little bit further you will encounter yet another hard to reach box. For this one you'll also need to get a turbo boost going, and then at exactly the right time you'll have to press the jump button while riding against the mountain. If you fail at any of these two on the first round, I would advise you to restart right away. Next up, you'll have these two boxes. They don't seem like much, but to jump towards them can be quite tricky. For some reason it's a bit hard to time the jumps on this ramp, and you'll also have to be careful not to fall in the water. Then you'll have these two boxes for which you'll have to master the shortcut jump. Seems difficult, but once you get the hang of it, it's alright. You can fail once, since there's another box waiting for you if you take the proper route. But the other two have to be perfectly timed. There's also a couple of boxes on ice that you'll have to be careful not to miss, but the hardest one left is this one right at the end of the track. You'd still have a boost from the big jump right before it. You'll need to be able to reach high enough. I highly advise getting most of the aforementioned boxes during your first round. It will save you trouble and time in the long run. Best of luck to you. The CTR race is quite easy. They could have put these ladders at the exact same spots as they did with the hard to reach boxes in the relic race, but luckily for us they didn't. The first ladder appears at the second split section. Just slow down a bit and get it. The second ladder is a bit trickier I guess, but not too much. Make a well-timed jump and be careful to not crash off the parkour. Use your brakes if you're using a character that has difficulty taking turns, or let the gas loose a bit with the other characters while jumping to the right. The last one requires timing. Get on the turbo pad and jump right at the end of it to get a letter T. Don't worry about falling into the pit, you can catch up on later if you get all the letters in the first round, just like usual. So good luck to you and I'll be seeing you next time.